Hello everyone and welcome to 2012's A New Beginning by the remake, by Deadlick Entertainment. Now, last time I had a Deadlick game on here, I believe was that other weird game that I completely failed at. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about playing yet another Deadlick title. What was the game we played? It was, what was it called? I might say it down here. But anyway, so I actually really like playing the game, playing Deponia. Deponia, the whole series, I loved it so much. It was one of my, it was just a return to form, old school adventure game, and I just absolutely loved it. However, I'm always a little bit apprehensive when I'm playing these sort of games on I'm always a little bit concerned when I'm playing these sort of games on stream, because you know you've really got to do something with a fair amount of time, in a certain amount of time, or it gets a little bit boring. So, or people are just staring at you being like, why aren't you doing this, why aren't you doing that? That being said, should be fun, I hope. It's interesting, a lot of the Deadlick titles that I've seen are always based somewhere other than Earth, but this one's clearly seen. I mean, that looks like San Francisco, but or whatever. Yeah, I think that's the Golden Gate Bridge. Looks like a post-apocalypse, but looks like it must be Earth, which is interesting. Also got an interesting comic book styling here, and no options menu because that was outside. So okay, let's just press new game and see what this game's gonna be like. I do love me a good adventure game.
You keeping an eye on the watch, Private? 300 seconds, and not a second to spare. And don't forget, never look directly into the sun.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, if it was Earth, it isn't much anymore.
Damn it. Looks like my measuring equipment is broken.
No, I'm afraid.
Not sure what the captions are doing when they've got the even bigger text boxes.
40 seconds left.
We just received news from Antarctica, Machu Picchu, and Eastern Oceania. Their measurements match ours. We're expecting a solar flare similar to the Oswald flare from 2113 within the next 2 weeks. We all know that the terrestrial magnetic field can't protect us from a flare of this scale anymore. Our time is up.
Oh, great.
It's not too late yet, Quaddy. We still have a chance.
Well, yeah, what about the Phoenix plan? We could escape.
The Phoenix plan is not an evacuation plan, Hardy. Quite the opposite. No, Salvador is right. A manipulation is our last chance.
What are they talking about?
Is the security of our pilots provided for by now?
Nigel, we are looking at certain death for every living thing in 2 weeks. We don't have a choice, I'm afraid. It's time we dare to take the final step.
Okay, so basically, humanity was thrown back to the Dark Ages via a solar flare, and there's another one coming. It also looks like they have a way to fix it, but it's quite risky.
To the past.
Oh. I wasn't expecting time travel, fair enough. How does that solve their problem though? It feels like it just delays it. And wouldn't they risk screwing over their past? Creating a grandfather paradox? I suppose we'll find out, won't we? In the prologue. Well, actually, I guess it'll take a little bit longer than that, but I do feel like this isn't a great idea for them. Ooh, I love it. 10 out of 10, Woodbird again.
Curse it.
Not again. I hope I have enough spare parts.
Okay. Is this a wilderness survivalist or is it
It never
in the
ends,
past?
does it? Okay then. Let's see what's wrong with this thing.
Do you wish to have an introduction to the controls? I mean, I probably don't need it, but sure. Move the mouse pointer over the red machine's lid and hold down the left mouse button. Yep.
My fogger.
You can also inspect items that way. Why don't you inspect the motor by looking at it now?
It is open. Aha! So that's the problem. The belt tore. But where can I get a new one?
With this knowledge, it should be easy for you to remove the torn V-belt.
Maybe it can still be fixed.
I want to take it. Belts now in your inventory. Click right mouse button to open and close your inventory. Try to knot the belt in your inventory now. Wait, what?
If I can't repair it, I'll need a replace. Oh well, it's worth a try.
Okay. Left click on the melt and move it over the wheels of the engine. Left click again. This feels like a bad idea. Exactly, it probably won't. Check if your repair is successful. Try to activate the fogger. Is the fogger literally creating fog?
That's it. The belt tore again. There's no help for it. I need to replace it.
Yeah, and you probably did more damage, so, you know. Fair enough. Move the mouse pointer upstairs and right click to start your adventure. With the left. What? Upstairs. To your right, start the adventure with a left click. Okay. Alright, well, we are in a place that looks relatively peaceful. All things considered, and we got a few things we can hopefully pick up, such as a fishing rod.
The fishing rod won't solve any of my problems,
Aw.
even if Dr. Angus says otherwise.
I mean, okay, you could take it anyway, you might need it. Don't you know the first world adventure games? You pick up anything the game lets you.
Sometimes Dr. Angus comes for a visit. That's why I have a second chair.
Also, I should probably close this door, because if Dead Tentacle taught me anything, it's that doors can have stuff behind them. Not this time. Okay. In fact, there's actually nothing behind it. Now, is there a button which lets me highlight things of interest? Yes, spacebar. Okay. That's always a nice, easy way of doing it, so...
Chaos in the streets of Oslo. At 11 o'clock this morning, violent protesters stormed the European headquarters of the International Energy Inspection Agency. They protested the planned renewal of licenses for a total of 7 power plants operated by the controversial energy corporation Indes Industries. During the protests, some militant participants even managed to take hostages. A spokesman of the agency.
We were open to peaceful dialogue right from the beginning, but the current situation forces us to take drastic measures. The activists must understand that they can't force political decision-making with their illegal and extremist actions.
Yeah, but when the corporations are using the law to do things wrong and paying people to change the law, nah.
It will probably be one of the longest nights in an otherwise peaceful...
And the world keeps turning without me.
So yeah, I'm sorry, but if you've got a if you've got a company that's got the ability to lobby government and make the laws, don't give a shit, because quite frankly, the little guy doesn't have the ability to do that. So yeah. Anyway,
I'm Not a Screwdriver. Ways Out of Workaholism by Gunnar Larson. I don't know. At least a screwdriver is useful.
okay. We're learning stuff about this guy. We're also learning that we must be in the past, because everything's looking better.
Always. And all I had on my mind was probably how to save the world. I wonder if we could have been happy if I had focused on our relationship instead of on our planet's future.
Okay. So either he knows what's going to happen and was trying to stop it in the first place, or he's one of the time travelers that came back to try and fix the problem, but gave up. Okay. Interesting.
My team on the Atlas 11. We really thought the future of the world was resting on our shoulders. Not a photo for the press, obviously. If it were, Barney would look completely different. Don't worry, Lissa. I'll manage somehow. Don't look like that, boy. You can do all those things now your dad didn't allow when you were younger. He'll make it. I look tired, but happy. They represent the rest of the personnel. By now, the team has grown so much that neither Barney nor I know who works for us anymore. Works for him, that is.
Okay, so are they still working on it?
What's this? Something
Looks like a
got
key.
stuck behind the picture. That looks suspiciously like... Well, look what I've found.
How have you not found that before, more interestingly?
This is where I hid it.
Oh, okay.
I don't even remember hiding it here. Was I really that drunk?
Okay, so we found a key to something. I want to have a better look at that other one too.
I wonder if we...
Like, let's have a look at Meta.
I'm so sorry, Maida. I sacrificed both of us in the end for a vision no one even cared about.
Okay.
Even during our trip to Italy, I was only thinking about my algae research. I can see it in my eyes.
Okay, so maybe it was a climate change activist, which makes sense, I suppose. Okay. So.
Oh, the bottles are still here. But then, who else but me should take them away?
I mean, yeah, it does look like you're quite alone. Let's take some oil. I feel like oil is very useful.
It only holds...
Yeah, but can you tell me what's in it? Okay, apparently not.
A sad sight.
Yeah, nothing in the fridge.
Have dinner in town, I would never meet any people at all. A full fridge would be social suicide.
Yeesh. Depressing life this guy lives.
I'll put that away tomorrow. I'll put that...
Okay.
I should do that, but not today. These are the books Dr. Engust recommended so warmly. I put them next to the bed to increase the chance of reading them sometime.
Okay.
My bed. At first, I tried to sleep in the bed Maida and I shared. Then I moved to Duva's bunk. My son takes care of my life's work, and I sleep in his old childhood bed.
Ah, okay, so he's just retired, but the project is still ongoing. And his son took over and is now, well, doing what he used to do, I suppose? The wife left him, so yeah, okay. Oh, great, garbage. What's this? House,
I would
okay.
have done that once, but it will not even take a week before it looks like this again. Assist me in labor.
That's depressing as hell.
It's part of living near the water these days.
Yep, definitely environmentalist.
I
A
told
very,
Dr.
very
Angus
sad
that I
one.
find fishing abhorrent, so she suggested the fish trap.
How is that any better?
He tried everything, but I really have no use for this thing.
I mean, you'd still be killing the fish.
I've seen better time, but it's still floating.
I mean, it's okay, sure.
Well, it's locked. The plan was to leave everything behind.
That's okay. I have a key here.
How long haven't I been down here?
This must be his past laboratory or something, I suppose. Well, there's not very much here currently. Well, we'll remove the cover. That might add more.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, I hope there's a light. Thank you. Now, more importantly, ledge door.
I built the shed for Duva and Maida. I didn't want them to get in my way when I was working.
That looks really depressing, yeah.
Duva's bike. That old thing. We made a tour down the fjord, along the coast, and down to the sea. At that time, the Atlas was being renovated, and while I was waiting for new assignments, I had all the time in the world to be a good dad. It's
Did you do it?
strange how things change.
Okay, I guess only for so long.
An old bicycle tube. Not without proper tools.
Okay, what does proper tools involve? Alright, well, I guess we'll continue. Read the files, okay.
Studies about photosynthesis, construction plans for greenhouses, chemical data. I know them all by heart.
Okay. That light seems like it's off. I yeah, I guess it's both of them. That one's flashing. I don't like how that could probably cause an issue.
The symbolism is disquieting. On the other hand, 5 to 12 for all
Yeah.
eternity is better than the clock striking midnight someday.
Yeah, world's
How
ending.
fitting. It stopped at 5 minutes to midnight.
Just for the end of the world.
How many summer nights did I spend down here, staring at the algae cells? Did I really believe I could change the world?
Eesh, this guy's really jaded. I mean, I don't blame him, but seriously.
There was even more lab equipment in here once. Barney took most of it back to the station so I wouldn't get any ideas and start working again.
Obviously, he gave up.
How many summer nights did I... Hey, there was a screwdriver in there. I better take it.
Alright, well, there is the proper tool, I suppose, to take off the bike. And hopefully they'll have a chain on it.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Crap. Yes,
Ben Svensson?
yes, that would be me. Wait, I'm coming. Maybe you could tell me what you were doing sneaking around this place. You gave me quite a fright.
I didn't intend to. Are you Ben Svensson?
Yes, I am, but
Yeah, is this the person from the future? Because it seems like it might be the person in the future.
do I know you?
I know your work. That is the reason why I need to talk to you.
Nothing can be important enough not to get an appointment first. Is that your helicopter out there?
It
I mean, it looks
belongs to a friend,
interesting.
I think.
You think?
Nice outfit. Are you military?
No, I am from a different organization.
Okay.
What do you need?
I need your help,
You've come to the wrong place then. I am retired.
but it's very, very important. Much is on the line.
Well, all right, but let me finish my work first. I hate to leave a job undone. Please, wait a second. I am busy right now.
But
The sooner
The voice acting is fantastic.
I work, the sooner I will have time for you.
The voice acting is a little bit stilted, to be honest, but that's okay. We now do have, although, a bicycle tube, which means we should be able to go up here and fix the generator. Though, if she's going to get us to go, it may not do us any good anyway. We're lucky that even got it off before when the thing broke.
Good riddance.
I mean, you never know. You could use it for something else.
Cripes. Too long.
Oh, really? Rape
A
seed
belt
oil?
needs friction to work. If I oil the belt,
Ah.
it might not turn properly.
Okay, fair enough. Ooh, okay. There's also...
Even if the screwdriver was still sound, the screw thread is down the drain.
True, true. What if I was
The
to...
screw thread is
Okay. Can I pull it any?
the tube is too long.
Oh, great. Alright, well, I guess I can't really do much
Looks
about
okay.
that yet. Alright. There's the V-belt there, so let's take that as well
I go in
still.
circles, which means I have the advantage over the belt.
Okay, but couldn't I take it? Climb it. I
My
want to see the
back
bird.
refuses to cooperate, and so do I.
Okay, fair enough. Hi, bird. It's a good
He
bird.
feeds on the parasites in the wood, just
job,
not
bud.
quickly enough.
Aw. Don't judge the bird so harshly. I love it. This lady's probably just waiting around, not doing very much.
Whatever might
Instant.
be in there, it is none of my business.
Alright, so how can I make it shorter is the question. I mean, we don't really have that many tools or anything left. It's even you gotta cut it and you gotta shrink it, I suppose. Okay. I mean, I feel like I can't put it in the fridge, but you never know. This could be that sort of weird logic. Cool it down so that.
No, there must be a more sensible solution.
I mean, you know, it is a game like this, so it doesn't necessarily have to be. Alright, I guess we'll go back into the thing and... I mean, I'm... like you shouldn't just decide to, like, kidnap me or something.
The temptation is great, but I promised Barney and Dr. Angus to enjoy my retirement. Enjoy, right?
Yeah, he worked his whole life trying to save the world, and then, well...
We made it and...
I don't think any of this is really helping with the...
Some things just don't belong...
What am I missing? I mean, I could go talk to the unknown woman again. Shit.
Please, but the sooner...
I mean, I do feel like she could probably help you.
Now I wouldn't know how.
I mean, yeah, you are desperate. You literally are desperate. You don't have any real way to reduce the size of it, right? Like, I don't see anything here that would reduce the size of it, since if you want to cut it with a knife.
I'll put that away to my bed.
So what if we reopen this refrigerator?
A sad sight.
Okay, so no.
Oh, the bottles are split then.
Okay. Use the key.
There's only oh well.
What if I
don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, you never know, do you? So that's a good point. I do have a screwdriver. There might be something else I can know. None of this, all this stuff is like exposition. And that's about it. We've got expedition, expedition, expedition. Oh dear, this really is the start of Sutnav all over again. Whatever it was called. I want to pick up the V-belt.
I hope I can find a new one. This, I hope.
I mean, you say that, but like...
I need a new belt.
Yeah, I get that, but the problem is... maybe I can move it? Like, maybe I can, like...
Work destroyed him. Now he isn't a broken... Work now a broken...
Okay, so what if...
It's completely wrong. Okay, that should work.
Yeah, that doesn't really help too much, though.
I wouldn't know.
It doesn't really make it... It doesn't really make it any
Maybe I have
better,
in
though.
The basement that will help.
I know, you've got the bicycle belt, but, like, that doesn't make it any...
Too long.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to... Okay.
I wouldn't...
I've only got these two items, game.
The tube is too long.
You say that, but...
It runs smoothly again. Looks okay.
I still don't know if I'm meant to hold it or not. Okay, let's just activate again. See what happens.
Bicycle tube as much it will tear.
Okay, it says it will tear, but like, what is my option here? You won't let me take the you won't let me take the fishing rod.
No, the fish even if done.
You won't let me take the fish trap. And then the only other two things you've given me options for. I can't even put away the trash. There's no real tools I can use.
But I really have no.
You say that, but like once again, you're very limiting yourself here. I can't even close this door, can I? No, I can't even close the door. Search.
How many some? It stopped when Maida saw me taking my files with me on vacation. At least you can't have an affair with. Maybe it would have been better if she screamed at me for once, instead of always supporting me.
I mean, how?
I built this. I didn't want.
Alright, let's close it. Again. Nope, once again. There's very little things I have of choice here. Like the screwdriver won't do anything good now.
I wouldn't know how.
Like, why are you even keeping the screwdriver at this point? I feel blind. There's got to be somewhere else I'm missing. Like a place I'm missing. I can't go into the helicopter. I can't say anything to the woman.
Is that a satellite dish? Weird.
What if I look at the house itself?
In the past, we came here. Meadow, not much. Only that.
Okay. There's nothing else. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Okay. If it was needing to be longer, I could put it on the branch, probably. Oh, maybe.
The screw is much too small.
Yeah, well, I was hoping
Gripes. Too long.
that what if I was like to like
tube is-
pull it and like link it up with this? Apparently not.
It's useless. Away with it.
Okay, so now there's a hole. Broken screwdriver.
It fits.
Okay.
An old
And
bicycle.
now will let me use the tube on it?
The
This
tube
has-
doesn't fit in there.
You say that, but like,
It fits.
okay, that doesn't feel like a great way of solving it, but okay, at least I finally worked that out.
Right. That should do the trick.
Now, once again, does a fogger produce fog?
Ah, damn it. Someone has to hold the shutter to keep the stupid screwdriver from popping out again.
Seriously? Seriously?
Someone has to hold the shutter to keep the stupid screwdriver.
Okay. I feel like this is not a permanent solution. Do I have to talk to the woman? I feel like this is not a permanent solution.
I could use your help.
Is that really important? I don't have much time.
If you really want my help,
Okay, fine. What do you want me to do?
just come up here.
Please don't have an affair with your secretary.
There we are.
What's this machine for?
The fogger keeps the wood fresh until winter. I need you over here. You must push down this shutter while I operate the switch over there. Do you think you can do that?
Of course. I'm ready.
Well then.
But how does that even... It really doesn't seem like a permanent solution.
What? Stop! Stop! Stop this!
Calm down, please. It's working as intended.
What are you doing? Are you mad? Turn off the machine right now!
I agree. The bird is too precious.
Oh, well, these things happen. But there's no alternative if you want to get rid of the vermin. and I need the wood for heating.
Aww.
You are so stupid.
Oh, great. I've got a visit from Miss Hypersensitivity.
I am a little bit concerned that the machine just killed the bird. Like, if it's that poisonous, yeah, I agree with her. I really do.
Is that your generic answer to every problem?
Huh?
I'm with the lady. Like, seriously, what the hell? I am definitely on this lady's side.
Oh, come on. What's with all this fuss?
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you can't help me after all.
Help?
Yeah, you were, I think.
What, for Christ's sake? I am retired. I don't help anyone anymore. Oh,
I see that.
don't look so sad. Maybe it would be best... What? What's wrong with you?
Water. I need water.
Do I even have water? I hope I've got water.
What now? Svensson.
Hello, Bent. This is Dr. Angus speaking. You sound a bit stressed out.
It's a bad time. I have a visitor.
What did I tell you about stress?
Oh, anyone goes,
Doesn't feel well. She has a seizure or...
We've talked about this 1,000 times, Bent. Your do-gooder complex even earned you a stay in the hospital. You are not responsible.
Wow.
What? But...
Please repeat. I am not responsible for the whole world.
I don't have time for your mind games right now.
You don't have the time? It was the old Bent who never had the time for anything. Remember that, man? Dark circles around the eyes.
I don't like this lady.
The maniac who stayed in his lab until the wee hours of the morning and never noticed how life passed.
Sounds like he was at least trying back then.
Woke up in intensive care at the Marine Hospital. But you are the new Bent now. A Bent that no longer feels responsible for the whole world. Come on, I want to hear it from you.
No.
But I have to help this woman.
You have to help yourself first. We've already talked about your do-gooder complex.
I really don't like
You
this
have the right
person.
to be egoistic? You are not responsible for the whole world? Say it.
No. I do not wish to. Do I have any other options?
I am not responsible.
I don't like that lady.
That's it. Now, get some rest. Why don't you go fishing?
It sounds like she's the one stressing it up.
Fishing of the seas?
What did I tell you?
Wow, screw this lady.
I am not responsible for the whole world.
Just remember that. I'll call you tomorrow.
I hate that lady, and she would stress me the hell out.
So long.
I would change my doctor like straight away. What about
Okay.
what sort of doctor tries to make you more selfish?
Why don't you tell me what brings you here?
What brings me here? Okay. Mutual trust. My name is Faye. I am a time travel pilot. Confrontation. I come from the future. Mankind is facing extinction.
What's that? What are you talking about? And what is that note for?
Guidelines for trans-temporal contacting. I told them I couldn't do this.
No. Are you serious?
Salvador was right. Talk is useless.
Oh, please. Give me a break. Fine, you are from the future. Or from the Muppet Show. But what's that got to do with me? What do you want from me?
Your research.
Nonsense.
In my time, mankind is dying. Animals are dying, trees. The whole world is dying. Your research could prevent that.
I'm not responsible for the whole world.
Stop repeating that bullshit.
Actually, you are the only one who can help me. The only one who can stop the worst from happening. You, Bent. And you alone are responsible for the whole world.
Okay, wait, the game just crashed. Seriously? Seriously, why did it just crash? That's just... Okay, let's try again, shall we? I wasn't minding that. That was quite interesting. Granted, I was being a little bit annoyed. It's like, why would it crash? Come on. Okay, can we continue? Please have an autosave. Okay. Talk to the unknown woman. Okay, if it's gonna crash on me like that, I don't appreciate this.
Oh, please.
Water.
I do not like this lady. I do not like this lady. I do not like this lady. I do not like this lady.
What
Let me go
now?
through this lady's crappy dialogue as
Hello,
quickly
Ben.
as possible.
This is Dr. Angus speaking. You sound a bit stressed out.
It's a bad time. I have a visitor.
What did I tell you about stress?
Please, Doc. The woman doesn't feel well. She has a seizure or...
We've talked about this 1,000 times, Bent. Your do-gooder complex even
I really don't like this girl, this lady, and I do not wish to continue to...
for the whole world.
What? But...
Please repeat. I am not responsible for the whole world.
I am not responsible for the whole world.
That's it. Now, get some rest. Why don't you go fishing?
Because I don't want to be part of the overfishing of the seas?
What did I tell you?
I am not responsible for the whole world.
Just remember that.
Why is this guy... Oh, God. He's such a nice person to himself, but when it comes to helping anyone else, he then goes into selfishness anyway.
Okay,
Like, he's mirroring what she said.
Why don't you tell me what brings you here?
What brings me here? Okay. Mutual trust. My name is Faye. I am a time travel pilot. Confrontation. I come from the future. Mankind is facing extinction.
What's that? What are you talking about? And what is that note for?
Guidelines for trans-temporal contacting. I told them I couldn't do this.
No. Are you serious?
Salvador was right. Talk is useless.
Come on.
Oh, please. Give me a break. Fine, you are from the future. Or from the Muppet Show. But what's that got to do with me? What do you want from me?
Your research.
Nonsense.
In my time, mankind is dying. Animals are dying, trees. The whole world is dying. Your research could prevent that.
I'm not responsible for the whole world.
Oh, but you are, Bent. Actually, you are the only one who can help me. The only one who can stop the worst from happening. You, Bent.
Yes, come on, come on.
Responsible for the whole world.
Its voice acting is start and it crashes again. Okay, well that's a good way to tell that I'm not playing that game again. I'm sorry, but if it's gonna crash on me like this, and I've got to listen to that same stuff over and over and over again. Okay, I don't know what's causing that crash, and quite frankly, yeah, I don't know. Here we go, crashing. Verified the files, reinstalled the thing. Compatibility to Windows 7. And played in a window. I'm already in a window. Well, it says, yeah, there's apparently many crashes. Great. Going full screen seems to fix the issue. Okay, this game's just old, it's broken, gotcha. Kind of a shame. The storyline sounded interesting, but it's kind of already broken after only 30 minutes, and that's not fun. I have got to say, I feel like I would love to play it if it was slightly less broken. I also wish the main character wasn't such a jackass. I understand he's like kind of why he is, but still. Also, the voice acting is very odd, but okay. Anyway, well, thank you for joining me. This has been my Mountain of Shame. This has been a New Beginning Final Cut. I'm glad I worked out the screwdriver thing, because otherwise I would have felt terrible for once again failing a really easy puzzle when, well, when everyone's watching. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time on Mountain of Shame. Goodbye.